We're now at our final lap on the program. Meta, in partnership with Nigerian designer Ifeanyi Nwanne, founder of the IN official brand, unveiled Transcendence, the first ever AI-powered fashion collection at African Fashion Week London.
The Fall-Winter 2025 collection was designed using Meta AI creative tools at every stage of the creative process, from fabric selection to visual storytelling, blending African heritage with modern technology to bring an innovative vision of fashion to life. Here is the best part.
We met up with the brain behind this innovation to get all of the scope. Enjoy.
Balogo Markets, let's get it.
Imagine.
Welcome to the showroom. These are some of our old pieces. These are the more recent ones.
I am here at the IN Official Design Studio with Nigerian designer Ifeanyi Nwanne, who through his recent collaboration Meta AI at the Africa Fashion Week in London aims to show that fashion in collaboration with technology can transcend time and possibly culture. I am so excited to find out more.
Hello everyone, my name is Ifeanyi Nwanne, the creative director of IN Official. Come see the collection I did with Meta AI.
Meta AI, let's brainstorm. Are you ready? I'm looking at different fabric textures. Can you help me imagine how they will look with my designs?
Tell us about how you've been able to navigate all of your multifaceted, abilities through fashion designing to talent management and the music industry as well. How are you able to manage all of your passions?
I would say it was a thing of vertical integration, where the fashion was going great, but I realized also while working with the music artists that the music space also required some expertise that I thought of also I could offer. So I dabbled into the music management space back in 2015. And that's just been very exciting. So combining the fashion and the music space, I launched a management company through that process, and I launched a record label with my partner Runtown. And that's, the synergy of fashion and music kind of created this ecosystem that we naturally had been fostering. And, we realized film was also an engaging part of that ecosystem, because we shot many music videos ourselves, directing it ourselves, conceptualizing ourselves, and then art, visual art, via the from the fashion presentations to the album arts and the music covers were all kind of like visual arts. So I realized, all the creative spaces just pretty much all combined. So we had to make a way to figure out how to make it one body. So yeah, I think that was kind of just what sparked my passion in across these different fields, from fashion to music to art to film. And then in 2021, we launched an ecosystem called VVS Lagos that encompasses everything. We were able to present fashion and music and film and art in a very grand way. We do one show every summer in July. And yeah, with your question about I say we because I like to have, I like to acknowledge my team, because my team have been doing a really amazing job, from the music side to the fashion side, and now VVS Lagos, the community that we built. So yes, it takes a whole village, honestly. People say I do a lot of things, but I'll say without my team, I don't think I'll even be able to do anything at all.
So how has social media influenced your brand process, and what strategies have you employed to leverage platforms like Instagram and Facebook to grow your brand and engage with your audience?
I think social media, has been very understated, but it's been a super catalyst for growth, especially in this creative ecosystem. Before we required a lot of tools for distribution, but now just with a click, of a button, you upload your idea or what you worked on, and then the whole world gets to see it. I think social media has definitely helped us, be able to cross, easily. I remember about 2 years ago, I was in Paris, and then I got a message, from Travis Scott's team, that they're coming to Nigeria to do a music video, and they saw look that we done at the Arise Fashion Week, and they really want some of our looks. They paid a very decent budget.
That was on Instagram.
That was through Instagram, or they just DM my personal page and our brand page, So just to let you understand how much the whole world is watching, You know, like things really great, amazing, huge things can be done from a very small place, you know, just with the access to the internet. You know, these platforms have tools that can actually help businesses like thrive. You know, it goes beyond just trolling people and laughing at people's pictures. You know, there's a lot of tools that can help you, you know, shop, you know, build a shop for yourself, you know, showcase yourself to a larger audience. And now with there's also Meta AI incorporated within this platform.
So I have noticed a strong theme of androgyny and powerful representation in your brand. Can you talk about the inspiration behind this theme, and who do you envision as the ideal representative of your brand?
I would say one of our biggest inspirations, you said our ideal people was Michael Jackson. We really like Michael Jackson and how, you know, all his life it was just all about the drip. He always looked super dope. He always looked like the president, and he was just an entertainer. You know, it lets you understand the role of entertainment, you know, and how it's been belittled. It's really what shapes the world and the ideas of people. But people just say, oh yeah, entertainment, or is it creative, or all these things. But these guys are actually world leaders. Like, we're actually run the world in real time. We actually make what people know as the world. So like, yeah, I think that would be an ideal embodiment of what Iron Official is if he was a Nigerian.
So can you walk us through the creative process behind the Transcendence collection from concept to completion, and how has, you know, working with Meta AI helped your creative process, and what benefits did you derive from incorporating AI in your process?
Exactly, like having a design assistant, a design companion, you know, something that you can rub off all your ideas on and get real-time facts as to how best to go about the idea. So it definitely saved so much time. It definitely saved so much like unnecessary questioning, and then we're able to develop a collection quicker. You know, we because of Meta AI, we were able to do. So we had a collection we had worked on maybe like 3 months ago, and normally it would take us like 6 months to do a collection. So after the collection we did 3 months ago, it took us maybe like a month or two to do the Meta AI collection because of obviously it was faster, yeah, which was amazing, yeah. You know, so yeah, we're hoping, you know, the idea obviously was to also be able to be like a sample test for, you know, anyone else that's trying to dabble in these things, because, you know, obviously AI sounds so complex and people think it's just some complex idea that, you know, no one can harness. But luckily it's like pretty much like Instagram or Twitter or any other platforms that we log into. It's just more so, you know, knowing where to get access to AI, which obviously Meta has really helped by integrating in Facebook, integrating in Instagram, integrating on WhatsApp, which we all use every day already. You know, yeah, so it's just one click away.
What were some of the highlights and challenges you faced during your exhibition and participation at the Fashion Week London, and how did showcasing your collection on a global stage influence your brand in terms of visibility and reception?
I think the highlight for me was definitely seeing the collection that we worked on, spent so much time with our, you know, team, our internal team at Iron Official, and also Meta's team from London, from the US, from Brazil. You know, a bunch of different people flew in for the show, you know, so like just seeing the actualization of the results, you know, the models walking down the runway, it being a super successful show, the reception being very wild, you know, just this, you know, feeling of you know, relief and like fulfillment, like, you know, we did that. So I think that was a very, very valid highlight. And I think, you know, showing on the stage like that we're very happy to do that, because, you know, that's like a 15-year-old event. So we're happy to come to a space where, you know, is run by one of us, which is, you know, Queen Ronke, who's an amazing, phenomenal lady that has been working in this space for a while. So we're happy to be, you know, like a beacon of light to add to the flair of what she's been doing all year round, you know. So I think that visibility definitely, you know, helped us a lot, and we're happy we're able to help, you know, the show gather a level of oomph I don't think they have gotten before, because we put in a lot of our efforts, you know. So shout out to Africa Fashion Week. They've done a really, really amazing job in the past 15 years.
So what sets the Transcendence collection apart from your previous work, and what is the message you're hoping that the audience will take away from the collection in line with what you had hoped to, convey through your motives and your design choices?
So what sets collection apart from the previous collections we've had? We've had about, maybe like 15 collections since we started. I think every single year, every single collection elevates, and this is our most recent collection, so I think it's our most elevated collection yet. I think what sets it apart really is the intentionality with the global language that we were trying to speak with the collection. We're trying to make sure we're not catering for just Nigeria or Lagos. We're trying to make sure it can go global. We can go to Tokyo, we can go to Canada, and it still relates. It's still as like high level and top tier as possible. So I think that's one thing that we intentionally did with this collection. The message we're trying to make sure we give out is just the idea of one, collaboration, and two, doing things from a small place. I think it's very, very important that everyone understands that there's an opportunity for everyone, as long as you keep going and as long as you keep putting in that little work. Everyone is pretty much seeing it. That resilience is just what makes the difference between you and the other person. As long as you can keep continuing, there's just more hope for a global recognition like this, I think that's the message we're trying to make sure we convey with this collection. Again, it's called transcendence. We want people to be able to live beyond the now, because everyone tries to focus on things like, what's trending now? It's not about what's trending now. It's about what can last the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
What things that you can look back to and be like, oh wow, this is actually very relevant now. So yeah, I think those are the messages we're trying to ensure we convey. And that's all these questions like just ask.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's show. Thank you so much for watching.
Remember to catch up on your favorite episodes on the Metrofile playlist on Channels Television YouTube page. I am Kenny Akiwomi.
And I am Ewa Lua Ogunbodede.
Bye for now.